Hi everybody, it's Christina from Beautiful Disaster, and I am coming to you from my bedroom because like you, I am on quarantine. So I've been trying to use this time to journal more and to write more and to make some of this time a little therapeutic. And I want to share with you something that I wrote. It's a letter, and I grew up without a father. And I carried a lot of shame and a lot of pain for a really long time about being abandoned, about not being good enough, that I wasn't good enough to love, just a lot of things that I carried around for a really long time. And it took me quite some time to get to the place of writing this letter. So I want to share with you my letter. Dear ... Even starting this letter was difficult because I'm not sure what to call you. I struggle with titling you Dad because that's too personal. It doesn't fit and you don't deserve it. And then to use the name Father just seems clinical and doesn't seem to fit either. And to just say Tom seems strange, probably because you're a stranger. Perhaps I struggle with this because I truly don't know who you are. I've always wondered why I don't have any memories of you. What I thought were memories are likely just stories that I was told, or maybe something I even made up in my own imagination. For years, I felt abandoned and neglected. I struggled with these feelings, but now I see that I had a devoted mother who raised me the best way she could. So how could I struggle with so many feelings for a man who remained unknown? Perhaps the feelings come from the unknowing itself. Maybe it's the void. You were supposed to give me a sense of myself. You were supposed to tell me that I was worthy and that I had value. I thought I needed you to validate me. I spent years seeking attention and validation from others. I was a deer in the headlights, left to fend for myself in a world that offered very little to soothe me. It was so hard for so long until finally it was unbearable. It was at my lowest moment that something shifted in me. Something began to awaken inside and allowed me to see the world differently for the first time. Suddenly, I found my power, the power from within. I made changes in my life and saw my reality change. I see now that there are gifts that come with pain. Gifts that come with confronting myself, facing fear, and positively lifting myself forward. I see now, had I not been lonely, I would not have become a friend to myself. Had I not been hurt, I would not have learned how to mend myself. Had I not been afraid, I would not have stood up for what I deserve. I am self-sufficient and stronger now. I overcame this adversity and found myself in the process. I now know who I am. I know what you did was not okay. But I will no longer allow myself to be held captive by your choices. I accept you for who you are. I accept me for who I've become. And I accept my responsibility to write my own story. I no longer seek you. I no longer need you. And I am free from the pain. Now I want to tell you something that took me a very long time to understand. I forgive you. I now realize this adversity was a guiding light that allowed me to discover things from within, and now I'm actually thankful for it. I will never know how you felt about the choices you made, but I do know this: you were human. You were no different than the rest of us. I realize now writing this, it's no longer important for me to know who you were. It's important for me to know who I am. May you find as much peace in my forgiveness as I have found in forgiving you. Until we meet again. And my father passed away, so these are some words that I'll never get the opportunity to say to him face to face. And I felt it was really important for me to put these on paper and send it out to the universe and share it with you. So thank you for listening. I hope that maybe this letter gives you the strength and the encouragement to write the letter that maybe you've been waiting to write. Thank you.